Thank you very much, my dear colleague, Professor Nisma. Thank you so much for your presence with us until the end of this day. If you allow me, and as have been mentioned once and again by the previous presenters, we need data, and these data should be accurate and representative of the actual reality within all frames, especially when it comes to data pertaining to existence of contaminants or additives in foods. So within this huge movement, and since we are on the second day focusing on all these projects and initiatives for this Arab initiative, 2 years ago, a very important movement started at the level of the Arab region pertaining to establishing the Arab section of the AOC International. If you allow me, in this presentation, I will be sharing with you in the beginning a number of information regarding the Arab section, the background of its establishment, and the role of the Arab section of the AOC in these discussions that we are conducting, especially pertaining to helping all the relevant entities to obtain accurate data to serve in developing the legislative and regulatory frameworks in our dear Arab countries. The Arab section of the AOC International, which is the 19th regional section of this American organization in March 2022, and as I have mentioned to you, it is the newest regional section of the international and the US organization AOC. And this was within the strategy of this organization to communicate more with the different regions and to be able to review their needs. The Arab section, and I would like to begin by thanking all the partners, the regional partners who have supported us relentlessly, starting with the EDSMO. Thank you, Dr. Ahmed Adwaifi, that you have granted us since the idea was first mentioned to establish the Arab section. EDSMO is the main incubator of this Arab section. Also the GSO, thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed Al-Bashra, for your support, and all the gratitudes are sent to you since the establishment and launch of this Arab section, in addition to all our regional partners. The Arab section includes all the Arab countries, the 22 countries, and we also share the Arab African countries with the African section of the AOC International. As I have mentioned, the host and the main sponsor of the Arab section is EDSMO. So we thank them very much for their constant support. And the Arab section was the main the main operator of the Arab section is G-Force, the Global Food Regulatory Science Society. That's why we would like to extend our thanks to Professor Samuel Godefroy and for the G-Force for supporting all the activities of the Arab section. As per the governance of the Arab section of the AOC International, we would like to invite you all to visit our electronic website, arabaoc.org, which is on the website of G-Force as well. You can review the bylaw of the AOC, the internal regulations, and where we publish everything related to the executive body of the AOC on this website. I'm also delighted here to express my gratitude to all the participants who participated in the executive body. Thank you, Dr. Nargis, for being with us. Within the executive body of the Arab section of the AOC, there are continuous meetings for the executive body because the section has been newly established. So we need to continue our meetings to be able to advance in a faster pace. We have a vast demographic representation from the Arab region within the executive body, from Egypt, from Qatar, from Jordan, and from other dear Arab countries, from Libya, from Morocco. So we thank you for representing your countries. Our launch was a trial to create a network or a community of analysts or food analysts in the Arab region, and we are delighted. So far, we have a representation of 17 Arab countries and 121 members whom the executive body has approved, and we ask all the participants to apply for a membership to the Arab section, because the Arab section aspires to add more relevant experts, especially that we work on the analyst or analytical methods of food from public sector, from the industrial sector, and from the academia. So we would like to invite you to join us in this effort by joining the Arab section of the AOC International. As per our main objectives at the Arab section, in the beginning, we aim to support the creation and development of this Arab analytical network and community. Number two is to support the standardization of official analytical methods in the Arab region and between the Arab countries. And of course, I do not need here to delve into details. You, of all people, have enough knowledge on the importance of standardizing the analytical methods and how this can help us and contribute to facilitate the trade, to facilitate the alignment of all the legislative frameworks between our Arab countries and the world. And the third objective is to help to create to help the Arab laboratories to advance and develop more and more when it comes to their competencies pertaining to analytical methods. With regards to the first objective, we are intending to conduct a number of activities. I will not mention all of them, but I will mention a number. We have been honored to collaborate closely with the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, with JSMO and with the JFDA, in addition to our constant supporters, the military laboratories for quality control. And a month ago, as Professor Samuel mentioned, we were honored to organize the second Arab Section Symposium at the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan in collaboration with the military laboratories for quality control. So these are a number of activities pertaining to the first objective, which is organizing annual meetings and events for the Arab section. We also participate in the AOC international events. We are members within committees in the AOC committees, and we would like to encourage our distinguished colleagues here to also be members with the mother organization, which is the AOC International, to be able to have more visibility at the international arena. We are also about, I will also not delve into the details. My colleague, Engineer Khulud, will delve into the details regarding the initiatives that we conduct in collaboration with the military laboratories per se. But among these initiatives is to create a database for food analysis. With regards to the second objective, we are also about to support the standardization of official analytical methods in the Arab region. I will not too long. Professor Samuel has already introduced this initiative. We have started working on the gluten-free program, and we are trying to help to standardize the analytical methods and to support the Arab laboratories on different analytical methods for gluten, and we started with an initiative entitled A Call for Method, and we are asking all the relevant entities to share with us their validated analytical methods when it comes to preparing the samples, especially samples from foods of our Arab region. After we obtain these different analytical methods, we work on standardizing analytical methods in the Arab region. And finally, regarding the third objective, which is supporting the competencies of the laboratories to develop and enhance the analytical methods, we had a huge support from the AOC International, embodied in a survey that we launched 2 months ago to uh, to identify the needs of the Arab laboratories and the competency tests. So we are now analyzing the data that we have gathered through this survey. We appreciate the participation of all the entities. We have gathered data of all relevant laboratories, and we will definitely be sharing the results with you and with the AOC International so that we can allocate competency tests for the laboratories in the Arab region. And finally, regarding our discussions during these 2 days, I would like to reiterate the importance the data and the data accuracy. We also need data to assist us in risk assessment and to help us in formulating legislations in the Arab region. And as the Arab section, we are always ready to support all of these activities. Thank you so much for your attention.